Lusy Goosey by Margaret Wilde and Anne James. Ever since she was a fluffy gosling with flippy, flappy feet, Lusy Goosey had lived in this pond. Wow, she had lived in the pond. She had jumped off that branch sticking out of the water. She had sat on that rock as big as a cow. And she had played hide and seek in those bushes, dark as caves. Now Lusy Goosey was nearly full grown. She had proper feathers and she had even learned to whiffle her wings as she landed in the pond. Whiffle, whiffle. What good whiffling! Lusy Goosey, said her mother. You will find it very useful during our long flight. I don't want to go, said Lusy Goosey. The time has come for all the geese, Lusy Goosey, her mother, her cousins, her aunties and uncles, to fly away to another country. They were leaving that very night, as soon as the sun went down. Lusy Goosey stared up at the sky. It was vast, never ending. I'm not going, she said, and off she ran on her flippy, flappy feet. Come back! Come back, Lusy Goosey, called her mother, or you will get left behind. Don't care, hung Lusy Goosey. Don't care! Don't care! Don't care! Lusy Goosey crept into the bushes, dark as caves. She hid among twigs and leaves. She tucked her head under her wing, so she couldn't hear or see a thing. She must have fallen asleep, because when she squeezed out of the bushes, it was night time and very quiet. Lusy Goosey hurried down to the pond. It was empty. All the geese, even her mother, had gone. Lusy Goosey swam around in lonely little circles. Then she huddled in the reeds, listening to leaves rustlings, twigs crackings, things slithering. Huh? She whispered. Suddenly, there was the sounds of wings whiffling and a long sad honking. Lusy, Lusy Goosey, my dear, where are you? Mom, said Lusy Goosey as she sped out of the reeds faster than a flying fish. Her mother held Lusy Goosey close. She said, "What's the matter, Lusy Goosey? Why? Don't you want to leave?" Lusy Goosey stared up at the sky. It was dark and mysterious and never-ending. "What if I lose my way in the misty, moisty clouds?" she asked. "If that happens," said her mother, "I will search the misty, moisty clouds until I find you." "What if I'm caught in the storm and get tossed into the treetops?" asked Lusy Goosey. "If that happens, I will search every treetops until I find you." "What if I get tired and fall into the cold, dark sea?" asked Lusy Goosey. "If that happens, I will search the cold, dark sea until I find you." "Will you always search for me?" asked Lusy Goosey. "Always," said her mother. "Even when you are old?" "Even when I'm old." "When you are very old?" said Lusy Goosey. "You might lose your way and be scared." "I might," said mother. "If that happens," said Lusy Goosey, "I will look everywhere. In the sky, on the land, in the sea, until I find you." "That would be very brave of you, Lusy Goosey," said her mother. "Are you ready to go now?" "Ready," said Lusy Goosey. And away they flew into a never-ending sky full of stars.